name is Omer Smollett. I am in the New Student Experience class, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 4 to 5:15. I was interviewing my athletic trainer, who was my athletic trainer in high school, and the reason why I had interviewed her was because when we were told about the career interview, I'm still kind of stuck on which path to take, whether it's athletic training or health sciences, just because athletic training to me is still very interesting. Everything that I know about athletic training is because of her. I learned it every single day after class. I would always go to her room and I'd stay there up until she left every single day. Even when I was in season for volleyball, when I was in season for track, every single day I'd go to her office and she'd teach me how to become, I guess, in a way more involved with the athletes, how to help them do more hands-on in order to like assist her, because that's pretty much what we were there for also. We were also assisting her. It was me and another girl. But the reason why I had interviewed her was because the way she makes the profession, she makes it seem very fun. So it's not so much as a job, but something that she really enjoys doing, something that she's very interested in, and I don't think it's something that she'd want to change anytime soon. So I'm pretty sure that's not the only reason, but that's one of the reasons why it caught my interest. And so I was really glad to be able to interview her, just because she's so lively and very energetic and always happy. And I just like really hope to be that kind of person in the future, whether I'm an athletic trainer or I'm in a hospital scene, still communicating with people and building relationships. Thank you. All right, give me 1 second. I'm propping my phone up. I just hope it's focusing on you. Nice. Okay. So, wait. Nice. Okay. All right. So, go on ahead and introduce yourself. Your name, your profession.
Okay, am I being filmed?
Yeah, it's right. My phone's right here, so it's right here, propped up.
All right, cool.
And I just like need it so that
All right, you ready?
I don't have to like make an outline or anything. Yes.
My name's Gabrielle Flanagan. I'm a head athletic trainer at Key West High School. I've been here for the past 5 years. Prior to that, I was in New York for 15.
Nice. All right, that was the first question. That was pretty much the first question right there.
All right, good job.
All right, so the second question is, what do you enjoy most about your job? Like anything. It could be anything.
Getting the kids back on the playing field healthy. That's the biggest positive.
Okay.
Most satisfying thing of my job is seeing them get back on the field healthy and knowing that I took them from injured and back through the whole process.
Nice. All right. Okay, third question. What do you like least about your job?
Being micromanaged. Being micromanaged by whether it's the community or the school administration or, parents or any of that. I guess when people don't know the ins and outs of athletic training, it becomes very confusing for those that don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that's my biggest disappointment. I guess that's also my biggest dislike about the profession is that it took us, and when I say us, the National Athletic Training Association, so long to get information out about who we are and what we are, and that we are actually medical professionals.
Right.
And we're up there in the medical triad, I guess.
Right.
Is that right? I got my support after. So that's the biggest disappointing or frustration for me is getting and proving to some parents, especially new parents that come in and are very uncomfortable with sports and are afraid for their child because they don't understand certain protocols and processes that we have to go through.
Right.
And when they kind of question you, doubt, it's all about education. So I guess the lack of education in athletic training for the public is the biggest frustration.
Wow, okay. All right.
All right. Feel free to, edit that.
No, you're fine. Okay. Fourth question. What caught your interest with this profession?
My athletic trainer in high school, hands down. When I was playing soccer in high school and running track, he was always there. People wanted to hang out there. It was a fun and positive environment.
Hey, that's almost like what happened with us.
Yes, exactly. And that's how I saw myself in the future. And that's knew going into college what I wanted to do.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, so you didn't have, like, any, like, confusion, like, doubt that you wanted to do something else?
In college, there were times, like, I was in athletic training program, so I was in it my sophomore year. I was accepted into it, and in that, I was kind of going back and forth with what I wanted to minor in, if I wanted to minor in anything, and I went back and forth about different physical therapy aspects, but ultimately, I was like, no, I'm not interested in any one age group. If I'm interested in any age group, it's going to be this age group from, basically 14 to 20. So really, I went through maybe a minute of where I was deciding what else to do, but ultimately it was like, I'm going to go forward with athletic training.
Nice. I like that. Okay. Last question. Okay, so I guess this ties back into the previous question and your, like, answer, but it was like, what held you back from being in a profession that's more of, like, let's say, like, being more involved with people of all age and, like, more like a hospital scene, I guess you'd say?
Okay, well, the hospital scene, I did have the privilege, I want to say, and the reason why I call it a privilege is because I got to experience it, otherwise I wouldn't know what I was either missing or didn't like.
Right.
So when I took my first job in 1997 in Georgia, part of that was outreach, which means that I was in a physical therapy clinic, and then we were put out into different high schools in the community. And while we were in the physical therapy clinic, we had to go inpatient in the hospital that we were affiliated with. And in those 2.5, 3 years, I realized I do not want to do inpatient anything.
Right.
It just wasn't my scene. So I ruled that out my first 3 years of my profession. And from there, I want to say my biggest regret, and it would have been my confidence in my education and just confidence in myself, is I wish I would have pushed myself to go more doctorate, like orthopedic surgeon or family practice. I think I would have been really good at that. And that's the one thing, and people could say now, like, go for it, do it, but I'm very happy with where I am. That would be my only regret, not pushing myself to a higher level.
So do you think if you had that opportunity, well, not that you didn't have the opportunity, but if, I guess, you had wanted it then, like, I guess, like, you kind of do now, or if you still want it now, like, would you have, like, pursued it?
Yes, I think so. If I would have had somebody, not even, like, if I would have had somebody guide me, like, hey, why don't you just try out these courses, see if you like it, see if you're successful, or, given me other options or opened other doors, or even let me know there were other doors, because where I went to school, I went to East Stroudsburg University in 1992, and we were one of the very few athletic training programs out there at that time. So it was there wasn't a whole lot of offshoot in my mind, like my small group, I don't remember ever being educated like, hey, you can do, from this path, you can go here, here, here. It was very much focused on athletic training. So I think if we would have had different options, if we would have had different classes offered at East Stroudsburg, like gross anatomy, where you actually work with a cadaver, I might have been drawn into that field quicker, earlier, but we didn't have those. And then I chose not to go into grad school right off the bat. And I think that hindered me, too, with finding a different path. I went right into my profession after I was certified.
Wow. That's crazy.
I'm like, you can interview me anytime.
No. I mean, like, because I had, like, questions and stuff, and so, like, that's what I was asking you. And then, like, 2 of them I thought of by myself. And, like, this one, like, that was, like, another one. So, like, I pretty much asked, like, a couple of, like, good amount of questions. But, like, yeah, no. I just wanted to say thank you so much for letting me interview you. And because I was like, when she said, because she was like, all right, you're going to have to, like, interview someone of, like, the profession you may want to pursue, or, like, some, like, profession that you are pursuing. And I was like, Gabby, I was like, I know exactly who I'm interviewing.
Sweet. Now, if you want to interview, like, the doctor, I can always get Benson, or the PA, Megan. You met them both, so we can always do that, too.
Yeah. I mean, I'd probably talk to them for my other project that I have, because this is just a career interview, and, like, yeah. But, because, like, I'm still interested in athletic training. Like, I think that's, like, so cool. But, yeah, so.
All right, right on.
Yeah. That was my question.
You scared me so bad.
But, yep, so that was it. I just want to say thank you. I'm just gonna, hold on. I'm gonna.